What up, everybody? Today I'm going to make garbage hash. It's probably the most manliest vegan meal ever invented, and it just consists of whatever stuff I can find left over in my refrigerator and on the counter. Frozen and fresh vegetables. You just start with hash browns first. You need at least about half a bag of potatoes to kind of hold it all together. We're going to put that in the pan. I use a 12-inch Cauliflower non-stick pan. So this is the pan I like for making my garbage hash or my hash browns. See how it has these almost 90-degree walls? I don't like using this pan, which is has the smooth rounded walls. So in addition to making garbage hash today, we're also going to learn about how to finish cooking with a kitchen cleaner than when you started. So we're gonna look here and see that my wife left a pan and some dishes in the sink and a full dishwasher. So to cook hash browns properly, it takes quite a few minutes, probably about 15 minutes the first side and 10 minutes the second side. So you have plenty of time to clean up your kitchen and prepare everything. Let's get the hash browns on the stove to start this off. So I'm raiding my freezer right now. I got some riced cauliflower, brown rice. These are my 365 hash browns. I'm gonna look for anything. I got a little bag of leftover spinach, a little butternut squash. Maybe I'll take some of this stir-fry veggie blend. And I've got a pinto habanero burger. Many of you screw up hash browns by turning up the heat too high. So that's about a half a bag. Then I'm immediately putting the hash browns back into the freezer. Okay, those are gonna take about 10 minutes. So this is one of the most important steps in cleaning. As while something is cooking on the stove, you clean the kitchen. Put everything in its place. First you need to start with an empty dishwasher. We have a full one here. When I'm done with that, this will be ready for step 2. Everybody, clean as you go. It's the most important step in any kitchen in the world. And there you have it. In just a few seconds, I emptied the dishwasher and filled it back up with the dirty dishes my wife left in the sink. How simple is that? You're always rewarding your future self. By cooking healthy, by keeping a clean kitchen, a clean house, an organized life, you're making your life easier. That little bit of extra effort up front means you can have a lot of time to play on the internet and watch YouTube videos down the line. It is so much more efficient to clean as you go than to clean up afterwards. Only lazy people make messes and leave messes, and it affects their lives dramatically. So one of the biggest mistakes people make with hash browns is touching them while they're cooking. You only need to touch the hash browns twice. Once when you flip them and the other time when you take them out. If you need to loosen them up, just give them a slight little shimmy in the pan. I remember when I first started trying to make oil-free hash browns, I would smash them all around, try to flip them, try to get them unstuck from the pan. That's not the right way to do it. And also you need this silicone spatula. This thing's essential for cutting the groove to make them flippable and not harming your non-stick surface. Your non-stick surface has instructions. It says most people ruin their non-stick pans by turning the heat up too high. They wash them while they're still hot and that harms the surface. Oh, there we go. There's that timer. It's time to add the butternut squash now. I know every vegan's got a frost-covered veggie burger sitting in the back of their freezers. You can just break this up. So you might have saw this in my recent Snapchat. I saw a garbage hash at the Salt Lake City Veg Fest. I've had one before in Portland at a vegan-friendly breakfast place years and years ago, and it just kind of sat in the back of my mind, and there's a big line for the garbage hash. It just stuck with me, and I made it on Snapchat the other day, and a lot of people took screenshots, so here goes. This is, how to make a garbage hash. I think it's an awesome sounding meal. It sounds cool, especially if you're a vegan guy, and people ask, hey, what'd you have for breakfast? Oh, garbage hash. Just threw a bunch of shit in a pan. So I'm gonna check on our potatoes here, see how they're doing, and I'm gonna quadrant them up into something my spatula can actually fit under and flip. Now, you don't have to be perfect here because we're gonna mix this all together eventually, and we need to make room for more veggies. Guess who's home? All right, now I'm in trouble. There goes my clean kitchen. I just wanna show you how crispy those potatoes got in that 10 minutes. So, if you're not seeing this brown crispiness, your heat is too low. If it's black, it's too high. So making room. And if you have anything on the bottom of your pan, use your spatula to peel it up. So this is a crazy product, cauliflower rice. It's just some shredded cauliflower, but it really takes flavor really well. And I'm gonna dump this whole bag of cauliflower rice in here. Then where does this empty bag go? The trash. I had a little bag of frozen brown rice. And then do I set this bag down? No, put it immediately back into the freezer. Some stir-fry veggie blend. Twist that up, back into the freezer. And we got a little bit of frozen spinach left. How's that looking now? So before I add my spices, I'm going to show you another great trick for avoiding extra cleanup. If you use a pair of kitchen scissors, you can just skip the cutting board altogether and snip your veggies right into your dish. Using scissors with peppers is awesome too because you don't have to get any hot pepper on your skin. Now let's talk about the spices. We have a big spice cabinet here. If you want to skip all the expensive spices, you can get a simple product called Mrs. Dash or Spike, and it has just about all the spices I use anyways. I love nutritional yeast, all these things we're going to shake onto the surface of our veggies. I'm actually going to put a little turmeric on the cauliflower. Look at how beautiful and colorful this garbage hash is. This is going to be a plate full of yum. So now we got to mix it together, kind of homogenize it a bit, get it looking like something that came out of a restaurant. Okay, while that was cooking, I put away all of Kristen's groceries that she just brought in. And now we're going to flip these and toast them on the other side. Nice and toasty on that side. Alright, let's plate this up, take an Instagram picture, and clean up the kitchen. Oh my god, look at how nice Kristen's got this table teed up. So I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes action about how we do this. This is called a bounce board. To get the most light possible onto the plate. And if you're a kid out there, your parents are going to appreciate you so much for cleaning as you go. They're going to really embrace your veganism. They're going to be really happy their kitchen's being used properly and you're not making a mess. So there you have it. Bounce board's going away. Turning off all this stuff. Subscribe if you like this. And this is where my dad works in St. Louis, Missouri, Big River Running. If you need help finding vegan running shoes, go to their Manchester one. That's where my dad works. His name's Skip. Ask for him. He is the best running coach on the planet. He'll find you the best pair of shoes for your feet. My camera ran out of batteries, but this is the best. The napalm hot sauce just gives it that kick. And you notice we didn't use any added salt. If you want to throw salt on, this is the time. Best breakfast in the universe. Nothing you can eat with the garbage hash. And it's different every time depending on what you got left over. Next step is the stovetop's all clean. And I'm going to put the pan into the cupboard and we're done.